Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Holland with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You'll see Strasbourg facing the Golden State Warriors.
This is Kevin Durant. Welcome.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Lee sets a screen for Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. Puts it up from 15. And he overshot that one, missing. On the wing, Thornton. Guarded by Curry. Thornton, no good.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Curry kicks to Lee. It's Thompson off the drive. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Dio, guarded by Curry. Passes it to Thornton. This one for three. And it's Thornton again missing.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one. I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
Pass to Campbell. Campbell is screen on Curry. Feeds to Thornton. There's a screen. Clock at 6. It's deflected. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson against Campbell. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And there's the foul against Strasbourg. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Anderson with the block. Here's Thornton. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way. And there's the feed to Bogut. Curry passes to Thompson. Stolen by Anderson. Dio. He's covered by Thompson. Campbell kicks to Anderson. Here's Abramides. Fires the three. A rebound by Iguodala.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one.
Curry dishes to Lee. Shoots from 14 and off the glass. That one's good.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. Here's Abramides. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Trying to get off the schneid here, 0 for 5. What's a schneid, by the way, Clark?
I don't know what to say, dude.
Pass to Thornton. Here's Abramides. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought, and he sinks the layup.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
The Warriors lead. It's Iguodala with the drive to the left side wing. Out of bounds, Strasbourg takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kev, I had a chance to catch up with Strasbourg's head coach. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Thompson with the bucket.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
Here's Abramides, guarded by Curry. The dish now to Thornton. Shot no good. Great D that time from Iguodala.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And stolen by Thornton. Inside. A nice shot by Anderson.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here is Bogut. A 3-ball. Another miss by Iguodala.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's Thornton. From outside the arc, and he gets it to go. 3 points. Thornton's got 6.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
On offense, here's Strasbourg. Campbell kicks to Thornton. Here's Abramides. Dio, guarded by Curry. And again, Strasbourg with the triple.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
And here's Bogut. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Curry passes to Thompson. In low to Bogut. Soft touch off the glass.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Strasbourg leading by 3. The pass to Campbell. Campbell is screen on Lee. Here's Dio. And a miss there on the triple.
Rebound is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Curry. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. It's Iguodala with the... Oh, look out!
Assist by Clay.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Dio. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. Thornton dishes to Anderson. Here's Dio. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Strasbourg.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Curry, wide open, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Timeout call.
And Strasbourg calls time here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Strasbourg. On defense, Golden State trailing by 2. Here's Tupac, and there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abramides, shoots the 3. Rush grabs the miss. Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Green. He feeds it to Livingston. He kicks it to Spates. Out to the right wing. Here's Greer. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Warriors' ball. And Rush kicks to Green. Hits it from three-point range.
Pretty much been the goal for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. Out to the right wing. Poked away and stolen by Barnes. 1:14 left to play in the first. Again, Golden State.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Strasbourg trails by 3. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Here's Greer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Here is Livingston. Barnes passes to Livingston. Now Green to the wing on the left. Livingston dishes to Spates. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Barnes.
That's like a layup for him. It's just wide open out there.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Abramides. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Green.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Strasbourg trails by 4. Fires from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Here's Rush. Green, the screen. Dishes to Livingston. Kicks it to Barnes. No good with the triple. On offense, here's Strasbourg. On the wing, Thornton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Thornton's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. That's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Tupan. Off target from outside. And it's the Warriors' ball. Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. There's Green with the 3. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Spates. Barnes kicks to Livingston. And stolen by Thornton. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Passes it to Barnes. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Very careful there.
You know, it's quite surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
No question. There's been some good and some bad from them in the first half, but they need to tighten things up here.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now, here's Thornton. He's got 6. Over to the left wing. Greer. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Campbell. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry passes to Bogut. Curry dishes to Lee. Good on the baseline, Jay. Lee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, David Lee is one of the more skilled power forwards in the NBA. He credits his skill level in part to growing great. He said, I wasn't always the biggest guy growing up. I was actually a point guard my freshman year of high school. I played some wing and some at guard. Kevin, he kept those skills as he grew.
One of the best passing big men in the game, Doris. Thank you. Campbell against Thompson. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Here's Greer. Here's Dio. Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
He's got 6.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Campbell against Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Shooting for Golden State.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And I think another key will be, can they continue to knock down that mid-range shot? They've been very good here early.
Iguodala against Campbell. And that one's good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Strasbourg shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Lee goes in. Outside Curry. Iguodala against Thornton. And stolen by Thornton. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. Thompson with the block. But they'll get another chance. In the corner, Thornton with it. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson from downtown. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson right side. Iguodala outside. Curry wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
And Strasbourg calls time here.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
All right, Doris. And there's the 3-second violation. And Strasbourg making a change here.
Substitution for the Strasbourg team. Tim Romaitis.
Campbell with it. He's got 5. Feeds it to Thornton. Anderson, a screen on Iguodala. And Thornton kicks to Anderson. Here's T.O. And again, Strasbourg, no good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Lee passes to Ezeli. The feed to Iguodala. Here's Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Henderson and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Iguodala dishes to Lee.
Defensive foul. Tim Romaitis. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Antoine Diet. That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Klay Thompson.
And he knocks down the
2
first
shots.
shot. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Thompson with the rebound.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Lee. Anderson with the block. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And Strasbourg making a change here. Here's Iguodala, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Iguodala's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark. Just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Abramides. He has 5. Shot is off. Good defense by Iguodala. Lee sets a screen for Thompson. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Ezeli. Strasbourg trails by 10. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Tupac. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Curry against Campbell. And Curry, here we go. Thompson in the posts. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, who's checked in for the Warriors. And Strasbourg making a change. Here's Campbell. And again, Strasbourg, no good.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Abramides, guarded by Green. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. Right wing. Here's Barnes. Offline with the baseline jumper. On offense, here's Strasbourg. Here's Abramides, covered by Barnes. Here's Abramides. Pass to Campbell. Here's Abramides, guarded by Green. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Lee. Rush comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And he gets it to go.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Strasbourg trails by 11. Here's Abramides. There's a good screen. Inside. Here's Tupac. Offline with his three. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And Rush kicks to Livingston. And Spates has it in the corner. Rush from outside. And here is Campbell. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
A good quarter for Curry. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Abramides, second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
It's Thompson off the drive. Iguodala wide open. The rebound by Anderson. Got his third rebound on the night. The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Strasbourg trails by 9. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Here's Abramides. The screen from Campbell. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Andrew Bogut for Strasbourg. They've shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Andrew Bogut. That's his first personal foul.
And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 8. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Here's Campbell. And you can count he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Now Bogut. The drive by Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 9 points for Andre Iguodala. Strasbourg trails by 7. Campbell, the pass to Thornton. The pass to Campbell. Here's Abramides to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson comes with the double team. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Iguodala takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here's Campbell following the score by Golden State. Campbell is screen on Curry. Here's T.O. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Strasbourg, they've shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he makes both free throws. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Winning or not, it's not going to be a happy locker room when we get to halftime. I mean, they've had a lot of turnovers, and that's not acceptable.
Man, I'm sure they're going to hear about that from the coaching staff. They're very fortunate, actually, to be leading this game right now.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. 2 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Thornton a screen on Thompson. In the corner, Thornton with it. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good. Thornton's got 8 points.
Superb assist there. Played the role of the maestro on that one.
Warriors leading by 5. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
And Strasbourg calls time here.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Warriors on D. Over to the wing. D2 from Anderson. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's out of bounds. Strasbourg able to retain possession here. And Strasbourg making a change here.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15. Substitution for the Strasbourg team, Ricardo Greer.
Off the screen. And too long on the shot.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Strasbourg trails by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Warriors leading by 7. It's Curry with the drive. There's the dish to Bogut. Thompson right side. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Antoine
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 8 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going. Well, I never got to compete in a dunk contest, but I've seen more than a few at All-Star Weekend. It's just amazing what players today can do in the air. And still, I think my favorite dunker of all time was Julius Erving. Watching him in transition is just a thing of beauty.
Now here's Iguodala. 13 points in the game. Nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Clark, dunks are becoming increasingly more complex, whether they're in-game or during events.
Well, the athleticism of the players is just off the charts over the last 2+ decades. So just about everybody, no matter what their size, when you look at NBA guys, can throw it down. And, you know, Steve mentioned his favorite dunker. Mine would have to be probably Dominique Wilkins. His two-handed double clutch, sideways tilt throw down would have to be up there as well.
Well, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter.
Oh yeah, sure could.
Acrobatic guys.
Klay Thompson.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
Yeah, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Shot clock at 6. Greer covered by Barnes. And the shot is good. He has 6. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And stolen by Thornton. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Strasbourg, they've been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. David Lee's checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And the best is good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay with a lead from that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Strasbourg calls time here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
That's good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Iguodala outside. Green with a screen on Thornton. It's Iguodala with the drive. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Strasbourg trails by 14. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Thornton up on top. Pulls it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson.
Sean Livingston.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Lee. Off with the layup. Lee's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Lacombe, and it's blocked. Now Curry. He's got 9. Here is Livingston. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Warriors.
Livingston hits both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Now, here's Thornton. He's got 9. Greer, covered by Lee. Here's Tupou. Here's Dufour. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Green kicks to Livingston. Back to Green. Can't hit from in close.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Over to the wing. Lacombe, guarded by Green. Lacombe, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Steph Curry. Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Spates. Outside, Green. Spates sets a screen. Green in the post. That's good. Green's got 11 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Spates has got his 5th rebound in this one. Spates sets a screen. Outside, Green. And there's the foul against Strasbourg. The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That one is off.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And the second free throw, good. Six seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Tupou. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, leading by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Thompson.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Just great assists like the one we just saw.
Warriors leading by 14. Here is Livingston. Bogut with a screen on Kemp. Livingston dishes to Bogut, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Here's Abramides, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He has pretty much played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's really the only time he's turned it over so far.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. David Anderson, he's checked in for Strasbourg. Nobody near Barnes. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. And that's now 19 points for Barnes. Strasbourg trails by 19. Campbell, the pass to Anderson. And that's collected by Bogut. Livingston kicks to Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, they've played terrific basketball in both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. Here's Tupac. And the three ball is good.
Axel Tupac.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here is Livingston. That one wide left. Campbell with it. Out left to the wing. Here's the three. Goes back up. He lays it in.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Warriors leading by 16. Thompson right side. Bogut trying to get open. Thompson misses. Here's Abramides. Here's Dio. Sinks the three-pointer. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here is Livingston. Campbell defending. Picked by Lee. Livingston, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And it's Strasbourg with the ball. Takes the 13-footer, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
It's Thompson off the drive. Campbell against Barnes. And that one's good. Barnes has got 14 points now in the second half.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
To the wing on the left. Here's Abramides. And again, Strasbourg with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Steph Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. And a change for Strasbourg. Thornton's checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Abramides. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lee sets a screen for Barnes. Baseline J on the way. Jump shot is good that time. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
No good from outside.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Thompson against Thornton. Bogut kicks it to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lee sets a screen for Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Strasbourg trails by 21. Dishes it to Thornton. Passes it to Campbell. Here's Abramides. And he gets it to go.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Campbell against Curry. The jump hook. No one. And Strasbourg will come the other way. And here is Campbell. And a wide open look for Thornton. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Lee, a screen on Campbell. Here's Thompson. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. Barnes against Thornton. And that one's good. Barnes.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Strasbourg trails by 19. Here's Dio. Off target with his three. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
And that one's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Looking for Lee, gets it there. Back to Thompson. A good finish at the rack. It's a slick feed.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Pass to Campbell. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 21. It's Thompson off the drive. Curry passes to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And that one's good. Barnes has got 31 points.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
And Strasbourg calls time here.
You know, the NBA continues to get better at analyzing data and charting game results. It shouldn't surprise you that players shoot better off the catch than they do off the dribble. It's a big reason passing and ball movement tends to be more effective than one-on-one isolation play.
And the Warriors got some changes. Kuzmic's checked in, and it's Iguodala in for Lee. And that one's good.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
And so Thompson nails both of them. To the right side. And a wide open look for Thornton. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 22. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Kuzmic dishes to Thompson. Gets the three-pointer. Thompson's got 21.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Got that one up quick.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Curry kicks to Barnes. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Again, Golden State.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Harrison Barnes. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
He came off the screen and finished with authority. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Here's Abramides following the score by Golden State. Here's Anderson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Curry is inside. He's against Anderson. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That ball is nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Over to the wing. Thornton for three. And again, Strasbourg with the triple.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Out to Thompson. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. He feeds it to Kuzmic. Now here's Barnes. That's good.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Harrison Barnes.